Hello guys, I saw something horrible in social media. Something horrible, something, in fact, I don't know the adjective I will use to qualify those horrible things.
Hello everyone, you are all welcome to my YouTube channel. It's your favorite girl Imelda. On today's video, let's talk about Nigerians. So we all know that Nigerians gave South African deadline to leave their country, and guess what they did during that time? They went to DSTV station, they went to South Africa MTN office, and they were doing all sorts of crazy things. Trust me, Nigerians were not happy about what these hooligans were doing in Nigeria. They said, if you bring down the STV station or MTN, how are Nigerians gonna be employed? Why can't Nigerians reason before they talk? South African coming to Nigeria with investment and Nigerian coming to South Africa with powder. That is two different things. If South Africans are angry that Nigerians should leave because of powder, why should Nigerians be angry that South Africans should leave with their investment? Don't that just sound a little bit something is losing up here? It's not as if something is not right up here. Very soon you'll be the one to see South Africans are uneducated. Anyways, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do well to like, share, and subscribe while you listen to what our sister have to say, because this our sister is in the mood of roasting Nigerians today.
I saw my brothers, Nigerian brothers, that went to DSTV office in Nigeria, MTN, all those companies that owns by South African. They went there to harass South African workers that are working there. They went there and start shouting like dogs, start shouting like foolish people. Look, let me tell you, before you indulge yourself in any activity, please make some inquiry, ask some questions before you go. You understand? Because some of you don't think. You act before you think. But normally, a normal person supposed to think before you act. Okay, now you went to somebody's office, you start shouting, telling them, giving them mandates, telling them that you are giving them so date to leave your country because they are not allowed in the country, or because your people that are in their country, they have been chased away by their own country. So you think that it's only those people that came back with this free flight that are in South Africa? No. Many Nigerians, they come back here, they came back through, but many are still there in South Africa. Look, let me tell you, when something like this happened, when unrest, something happened in South Africa recently, this unrest, you're supposed to ask questions. You know the reason, you know the cause of that thing that happened. I know that many South Africans, they took law into their hand. They overreacted. They did what they, what they are not supposed to do. Because I know in every country there are laws that enforce everything. You don't take law into your hands. You leave government to do what they're supposed to do. Especially when somebody is illegal in your country, there are laws that enforce that. So I know that most of you that are harassing those South Africa in Nigeria is because of what you guys are seeing in the video, what you guys are seeing in the internet. You understand how people are escalating it, how everything is going. Now, look, let me tell you, when something like this happen, my brother, my sister, take out emotion. Don't, remove anything emotion. Don't say, oh, because of my sister, it's because of my brother, even if that my brother is committing crime. Let me support him, it's my brother. Look, let me tell you, I might be your sister because we are from the same country, we are from Nigerians. But look, let me tell you, our brothers, some of our brothers are not good. And I know that those of you that are there in that office is shouting, you are among those bad eggs we have in Nigeria. Because if you are to be traveled, this is exactly what you are going to do. You are going to do something illegal in other people's country. Now, those of you that went there to harass those people, I want to ask you one question. Since those people are working there, many of them, they have spent many years there. Some of them have spent more than 5 years working there. How many of South Africans have you seen there in Nigeria committing crime? How many of South Africans have you seen in Nigeria doing illegal business? This is the question I'm asking you. So if you have seen one, indicate on the comment section, okay? Let's take it one after the other. Now, let's go back to South Africa. When you go to South Africa, you find out that many Nigerians, those bad ones, because normally, I am not bragging about it, Nigerians are good. Yes, Nigerian people. If you see a good Nigerian, you know that people are good, especially in hospitality. In fact, Nigerians are best in whatever thing that are doing. But in that Nigeria, we have bad eggs, my dear. They are bad eggs. If you go to South Africa, you see those bad eggs committing crime, doing illegal businesses. And when they do it, they rub it in the face of South Africans and ask them, what can you do? I think when somebody is doing something bad, you hide it. But no, in those bad eggs that are in South Africa, they cannot hide themselves. They can, because these people I'm talking about, they are those people that can do anything as long as money is concerned. They can even on a live person as long as it will bring money. As long as money will come out from it, they can do or do. Now you wake up this one morning and go to DSTV, and the point of correction, you know that you guys don't know that our Nigerian government are also benefiting from those South African companies. Don't you know that? Because you guys, can you reason? Sometimes can you reason? I know that most of you, your annoyance is because of how South Africans reacted, how they overreacted over this unrest that happened recently in South Africa. Yes, because I know that in every country there are some laws that enforce everything. If you are illegal in the country, there are some laws that need to evict you people out of that country, not ordinary people. You understand? South Africans, they overreacted because some of them, they destroy many businesses owned by foreigners. That's why people are angry in this unrest that happened recently. But Nigerians, if you don't know, is our brother that is the cause of this unrest that happened. So when we are judging them, when we are judging them, we bring out the truth. You judge according to the truth that is there, because there is truth in what they are doing. So when you go to another man's country, when you see yourself in somebody's country, please be a law and abiding citizen in that country. When you see yourself in someone's country, anything that country say that you shouldn't do, please don't do it, because it's going to bring problem to you, not only you, to other people there. That's exactly what happened. So now I am using this video to urge Nigerian governments. It's your obligation to protect those South Africans that are working there in Nigeria. Therefore, those touts that are going there to harass the workers, I want you to provide security for them. I want you to provide security. Bring out security. Army, police, any tout that will go there to talk nonsense or harass them. Nga. You know what is Nga? Prison. At least by the time the person will spend 6 months, the rest of the year in prison, his brain will reset. So before you do anything, ask some questions before you come out. Because you guys, those guys that I saw they shouting like dogs, you are the people, you are our problem in Nigeria. You are our problem. So go and rest. Go and rest and leave them to do their normal business. Their business is registered. Their business is also, we Nigerians, we are also benefiting from it. So you guys should go and do what? For sake.
So guys, what do you all think about the video? Under the comment section, so many South Africans were saying the moment you become intelligent, you start getting beautiful, you start glowing. And it's true, because ever since I start reasoning very well, I noticed that I've been glowing. According to South Africans, so when I started this content, I wasn't glowing at all, but I started saying positive things about South Africa, which is true, and it's making me happy. So my life, I keep living a healthy life. Nigerians, please, you cannot just stay one day rather than holding Tinubu for what is happening in the country, joblessness. You want to send away the company that is providing jobs. Imagine last time you people burned down ShopRite saying it belongs to South Africa. Do you know how many people lost their job during that period? And that ShopRite was not owned by a South Africa, it was owned by a Nigerian. It was owned by a Nigerian citizen. You went and burned it down, and who lost? Nigerians. Now you want to carry MTN. How many thousand Nigerians? See, let me tell you, the earlier you start talking to Tinubu to see how we are going to fix this country together, the better for us. Because if they go, you see that thousands of Nigerians that's going to lose the job. They're going to they will just go and join those bandits and terrorize the whole of Nigeria. Since you people don't have sense, you don't have sense. You think you want to copy. If you want to copy, copy what's right. South Africans are sending out foreigners. You can also chase out foreigners, not investors. People in your country that stays there illegally doing businesses that were even supposed to be done by Nigerians. Mm? Illegal businesses. I mean legit business that, but it is illegal. I mean without license. That's what I mean by what I'm saying. You understand? You're supposed to send them out and take over the business, things like South Africans are doing. That's the best way to do things. Not that you will carry a whole company of investors like that. Yeah, young dollar mad people. Anyways, guys, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do it to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to leave a thoughts in the comment section, and I'll be here to respond. So see you guys in our next video. Bye.